Hello, it's godchild. Welcome back at it with another Minecraft video. Tropical Town Part 65, I think. Memory search. Yep, it is Part 65. Welcome. Uh, by the way, stay encouraged, positive, and determined. And again, never let anyone stop you from reaching your dreams. Yes. I find it very important to motivate people while play video games. That's pretty much what I do on this channel. Because nobody else, barely anyone is motivational when it comes to gaming content. Just like me, most people my age, yep, like video games. But I honestly wish the world had more encouragement. So they'll think, you know what? Why not combine this and some encouragement and craft my channel like so? Because I mean, yeah, I'm not wrong. The world quite literally needs more encouragement, honestly. So therefore, why not? Let's like, what the heck? Let's do it. Authentic, something different. You know, because of the reasons I mentioned all the time. But do not get it twisted, okay? My viewers. All right, I'm gonna name a few of the YouTubers that I will genuinely acknowledge, and I have acknowledged in previous videos, but I'm gonna make them more clear because I just want to tell you really quickly. I enjoy my channel, but I'm being so honest. I do not want to be compared to any of the YouTubers I'm going to mention because, one, I'm sentimental, and two, I'm also not arrogant. I'm not arrogant. I'm confident, but I'm not arrogant. Alright, I could make an entire separate video on that, but I'm not going. Oh, I will, probably, because they're the antonyms. One of them is like a fake, if you will, type image, I suppose. Almost, I don't know, like a demeanor of sorts, if you will. And it's just, rude. Therefore, it's like someone that thinks that they're better than everyone. Well, that's not true. We're all equal. You're not changing my mind, by the way. It's the truth. We're all equal as people, no matter what. And confidence is just believing in yourself, believing in others, and not practically not having you know, and having a belief that you're not you practically get scared, no matter what. If that makes sense. Well, yes, it's obviously you get scared, but nevertheless, it's difficult to explain, but it is important to have confidence. Not gonna it's gonna be difficult to explain. It's gonna take like 7 minutes after this intro. All right, don't get me wrong. I actually was looking forward a lot to this update, but first of all, why? What is this graphics? Like, did they really add shaders? I do not like shaders. Why? I don't like these shaders. They look weird. Oh, they're mid. They're actually no, they're not even mid. In my opinion, I actually do not like these shaders. But I guess I'm gonna have to get used to them, I suppose. If not, then I'm using a texture pack. I have the closest texture pack to the regular Minecraft textures, and that's the classic one. I'm probably gonna have to use that for that one because this can be confusing to learn. Yes, this is mycelium, but that's besides the point. Um, the water looks a little more realistic. That's pretty cool. But honestly, it's gonna be really hard to get used to these blocks. Like, you cannot tell me that that's kelp. That is not kelp. That is seaweed. That is not kelp. It's just tall seaweed. Alright, this is just seaweed. It's not kelp. No, so why does this look like a ramen noodle? Why does this look like ramen noodles? This looks like shiny ramen noodles now. Actually, no, it looks like a staticky TV, for being honest. Alright, anyways. Alright, that's my viewers. Thank you. Let's keep it up, for real. I'm gonna try to finish what I couldn't do last video, because it was almost midnight, and this does not include, like, me editing the thumbnail and such, beforehand, so, and obviously getting my mic and stuff like that set up. which takes ages in it on itself. But honestly, I don't mind it. I enjoy my content. I'm not a hypocrite. I truly have found YouTube to be fun. I'm gonna continue this channel as much as I can. This channel will never be out of service. Like, I plan to do YouTube long term, and I will stay here. Anyways, in this video, I just straight up decided to have some various, not in any order, Minecraft hot takes. Something a tiny bit different. Alright, Netherite is overrated. That's hot take one. I have three hot takes. But first of all, Netherite is overrated, and I'd like to say why. It is truly diamonds, but just in another color. I like the fact that, you know, like, if you drop Netherite armor or just Netherite in general, unless it's don't honestly I don't want to remember. Anyways, but at least if it's like Netherite, like if you drop it in lava, it's not gonna burn. It will be bouncing. That's good and all. Same with the tools and weapons, I think. To be honest, I do not know about cover like the no, not cover. I do not know about ancient debris itself, like the ore. So I can't dispute that. Like I don't remember the ore itself, but I do know that you know netherite armor and the tools weapons. Yeah, obviously that is safe from lava. Right, but here's when the take gets interesting. The reason I find it a tiny bit overrated, not really overrated, but a tiny bit, is because yes, it has a knockback effect, but nevertheless, it's only better by diamond than diamond tools and and stuff like that, and armor by like one protection. It's not even that worth it. Unless you're on better acquisition like me and are on a console and you have to, you know, if you want, you could get the trophy cover and debris, cover me in ancient debris, which I have. But either way, I wouldn't really go out of my way if I was a shovel player. Just get diamond. And yes, eventually I will probably get ancient debris in this video, not video, but like in this series at some point. But that's a while from now. Just because of the comments, and such. Speaking of the comments, if any of you comment, cause know you're welcome to like put constructive criticism if you want. Just be honest about what y'all would want to talk about more, and I'll do that. Just that. I'll think about it. Make sure it's professional and nothing R-rated, please. No Emery games. So no. But as far as like topics and such, sure, I'll consider it. It has to be gaming, or it has to be associated with encouraging, motivating, or just straight up positive stuff. I don't mind doing content like while I'm like pre-recorded, in the sense that I could just talk over it. Therefore, like have rants about random stuff. If I really wanted to, which I could, if y'all want that, I don't mind. I could just that would actually be easier. However, for a series like this, it would not be easy at all. But I'll probably have like some servers for the Minecraft video. Minecraft related topics, I'll have server gameplay in the background. While I would be some pre-recorded gameplay of sorts. Then, for sports stakes, I'll be playing 2K. That would be, instead of, me a little bit playing 2K, it'll just be some recorded gameplay in the background. I got meta recently, so I could also do NFL takes if y'all want. Sure, I'll take it gladly. I'll actually enjoy that content, to be honest with you. Go Buccaneers. Go UCF Knights. Go Magic and go Rays. Go Orlando City Alliance just as well. Go Magic, we're gonna make next year's finals, okay? I promise. If we don't, then I don't know what will. The Cavs are irrelevant. The Cavs were probably the most disappointing team of the season, and I was happy because they tortured my Magic. and well, yes, we lost to the Celtics. Nevertheless, we lost it in Kia Center by 40 points. An embarrassing amount of sadness. But guess what? You guys' 15 something winning streak went bye bye. When we went to Cleveland and beat y'all somehow, and I don't even know how that happened. It was beautiful though. It was probably the best 10 minutes of my life watching that fourth quarter. Not entirely, but like watching that game, it was a great 10 minutes of my life. It was a beautiful 10 minutes spent. However, but looking back to the playoffs in particular, I crashed out. I was not a happy camper when we lost in Game 7. It was sad. It was a very, very sad time. And I don't want to remember it. Donovan Mitchell, thank you so much for making us blow an 18-point lead. But don't worry, we have Desmond Bain, dude. We got Desmond Bain. We're going to be back. We're going to be the first seed next year, calling it. We're going to be better than the Celtics and Lakers combined all time. We're going to win more Southeast titles than the Heat will in the next 2 years. I bet my 91 subs. I bet my City of Orlando. And I bet my sure, I'll bet my 21 platinums, and yes, I have 21 platinums on PlayStation. Uh, I'm being myself, so I'll just say how I have 21 platinums. So 5 of them. Hold up, I gotta do the math. I actually don't remember. All right, so I got 3 on Minecraft. You're like, godchild, what do you mean 3 on Minecraft? Oh, never mind, I got you. I got 1 on the PS3 Minecraft. I got 2 on the PS4 native version of Minecraft, like the PS4 version. And then I got one recently because for those that don't know, there was a PlayStation native version of Minecraft. Anyways, and then with that being said, I got the platinum on all 3 of them now. Um, and another probably in my opinion the most impressive platinum I got is from Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Uh, that being said, and then the other hold on, I got another map. So I got 21 platinums. 17. Yes, the other 17 platinums are from quiz games. Yep, I'll just be straight up honest. Reasoning, let's just say where I used to know someone. This is back when I didn't, did not know how to, like, not care about what people think. Anyway, here's just some random mean dude I knew about because of story time. I don't want to talk about him. He actually hurt me a lot. It's not physically, but mentally. Like, he was messed up. Long story, I used to know this dude called Logan. I would just tell this to my audience because I mean, he gets it. Dork. Very mean person. Long story. I don't even want to talk about like where I met him. Alright, maybe yours. Just please respect it. I don't want to remember. Uh, I don't have a grudge against this random person. He is a random. But anyways, yep, I did decide. Got him. Got it. Okay. Anyways, I'm getting unhinged. But the fact of the matter, there was just some random kid I met at a goose group practically, who was extremely toxic. No, thank you. I wish him well. Like, I truly wish him well in life. He's still there, and I'm kind of, yes, God bless him. Nevertheless, I do not want to remember him. He was a disturbing, he was a very messed up dude. It was super, sketchy. Let's just say he was rude. He was very rude and, like, toxic. And he really thought he was, like, the man when he's not. Dude, again, we're the same. Like, we're equal. We're human beings. He was also very racist, I would say. He was messed up. Everything about him was messed up. But I wish him well in life. I have a heart. And honestly, that was a life lesson because guess what? That time taught me not to, not to be generous to everyone, because certain people could take advantage of it. Yes, it is important to be generous, but not so much. Like anything else, too much of something's a bad thing, okay, my viewers? I just want you all to know that. It's educational purposes, but that is a true story. So don't get it twisted. Look, I wouldn't just make someone up, alright? Like, that's really stupid. Excuse my English, but that is really dumb. because of that reason. And sorry, that's the only probably gonna be the only video y'all are gonna ever see me cuss. And sorry, YouTube, please do not ban me. It is a one-time thing, and I'm not gonna do that again. That was unintentional. All right, YouTube does not deserve to ban me just for that. Look, there are so many worse, much worse YouTubers that like literally that's what they do for a living. Cause what I do, whatever, it's disturbing. It's dumb. It's cringy, cringe-worthy. All right, but that's a tiny bit off topic. But I'm just saying, um, no matter what, there's something important in life, and that is learn from your mistakes. Cause I certainly did. So, for those that care, the way I'm generous is like this. On my channel, I care about giving people advice. I am encouraging. But like as a person, like in my own life, people that are like outside my family, if you will, I let's just say they have to earn my respect first. Like I have to get to know them very well because of that reason. So I thought I answered that because it's important to have a think about it like this work-life balance, right? And what does that mean? Too much work is a bad thing, right? Therefore, work-life balance, like a bit of everything. There's only so much people can handle. Very similar to that, but instead it's just a lesson learned, and I have it forever. Um, because I know now I know what not to do excessively, because again, too much of something's a bad thing. And it's important to know that. There's a certain quote. I sadly forgot it like by heart, but it is about that. It is particularly about what's it called? It's a quote about yes, it's a quote about people taking you as an advantage, which is really bad. Nevertheless, I got a quote on it. I forgot how it went. I don't even remember who made it, to be honest with you. It was a very deep quote. I'll put it in the description of this video just because I don't remember. Um, so I'm sorry to my viewers. However, I'll put that motivational quote when this is uploaded eventually. Because this is not live stream. This is part 65 of Tropical Town, my Anchor series, so just bear with me. Okay. Alright. Yo, I cannot take ocean monuments serious. They don't look the same. They're glowing. Um, tell me what you guys think about this, the way they updated Minecraft, cause like I cannot get used to this. I don't know. I like the shaders and all, but it's gonna take a while to get used to. It's gonna take a while to grow on me. This is not the same Minecraft. I'm not like one of those people that just because of a small bits and bobs change, if you will. Like I'm not that type of person to be like, oh, not soft just because it changed. No, it's not. Okay, be grateful. I am grateful. Um, you definitely, my viewers should definitely see more information from about that. If not, then that's fine. I got you. That's okay. I could explain. You're fine. Um, here's what I mean by that. So bits and bobs and stuff. Difficult to explain, but I got you. So, um, with this texture pack, not texture pack, the way to add shaders to Minecraft Bedrock is so confusing to me that I actually have to get used to it. And I mentioned bits and bobs because, in other words, that's like a slang, if you will, for like just random stuff. And it's gonna take ages to get used to it. So I just said like about this and bits and bobs because bits and bobs is just a bunch of random stuff and like isn't even like slang I'm used to. This is like European slang. So it's so unhinged and random because I got that from Peppa Pig when I was growing up. And guys, I don't care if you roast me in the comments. Do what you want. Be yourself, okay? As long as whatever makes you happy, okay? And I mean it's just a kids show, so I don't watch it anymore. But nevertheless, you roast me in the comments if you want. It's I don't care. Have fun. have fun. Um, whatever makes you happy. But yes, I just hope that that life lesson you could relate to it and use it for yourself, because it would help out. This doesn't just go with people that like are messed up and take advantage of your like traits. This could go with anything. Like for example, uh, you could let's say someone you know doubted you all the time to the point that you just simply couldn't handle it, and you were trying to when you were the type of person to like help out. Let's just say I don't know. You're like someone that does houses to clean them, a housekeeper, and the person you went to that house for wasn't grateful at all, no matter how hard of effort you put. Guess what? It's a rude person. That is not a good example. It's just not. In other words, the job that they did, um, what this hypothetical housekeeper I made up just as an example is deserves much more credit, and the client, right? It's just hypothetical. This isn't real. It's just an example. If the client isn't grateful, then again, do not. It's important to have a balance between knowing what's too much, too little, and knowing what's good. In the sense of what I'm trying to remember. It's good to have a balance between knowing what's like who we would not want to trust. As far as being nice and such, and like just as a person in general, personality wise, and it's also and there's that and a difference between an entire mess that I'm not gonna try explaining because it would be hard. It would I could explain, but it simply would be difficult. It would take the entire video. It would take 3 videos in a row of this non-stop, unhinged, not in any order explaining. But if this was a live stream, I'd definitely explain it, no matter how long it would take, because it would be in real time. But anyways, oh my gosh, I'm so lost. I forgot my second take on Minecraft. All right, second, ocean monuments are underappreciated because that's where you get sponge. I mean, can I explain how ocean monuments are underappreciated? Let me tell you. Yes, obviously, sponge. Not everyone goes to ocean monuments, and it's understandable. I mean, they are very annoying. Guardians did these random beams that do not make sense because they literally just look like scary pufferfish, for being honest. For some reason, I just have one eye. Anyways, Guardians. They're so underrated as a structure. And I see why. Like, I'm not blind. No offense to people who are blind. Like, if you are, I'm gonna pray for you. God, for a reason. Alright, God, I pray that anyone who's disabled watching this video, who I'm recording, gets better. And if they don't get better, I pray that they understand that no matter what, it's okay. Because even though the unsung heroes get pain, no matter what, we're not saying you in vain. We never will. I never will anyway. Why is it that we deal with so much harm to the rain? But no matter what, you got us. You have us safe. You have us safe. God, thank you for giving me the opportunity to be a YouTuber. And you give me the opportunity to try. Well, even when times are difficult, and it seems like I might cry. Thank you. Thank you, God. Thank you for being there for us no matter what. Amen. Um, Very important to pray for real. So it's so important to be spiritual. I've talked about this on my channel before. in other videos. Alright, lastly, the anyways, the reason I think the Guardian Temple is underrated is because how often do you see like anyone go after ocean monuments? Not really often. Uh, Probably because of the mining fatigue. But look, I understand that ocean monuments are underwhelming. But here's why I think they are very underappreciated. Sponge is such a great block. Like it's it's it does this just like in real life. Well, not really. It doesn't work with sponges they use to wash dishes. No, it does not work for that. But see, the sponge in Minecraft, you know what they do? They literally take huge chunks of water and evaporate them. They are so much more efficient than, using, I don't know, just any other block to cover them up. I'm telling you, they might be difficult to get, but they are so worth your the grind. Just to get a singular sponge, it helps. It's a lifesaver. I actually did beat one of the guardians in this, channel, but I did beat one of the guardians in this series, but it took me like 2 videos, because I had no water breeding. I've yet to find a single bit of netherite. And when I did go to the nether, so it took me ages, but if I had a water breeding, or at least a turtle helmet, I definitely would have I would have been able to easily beat all 3 of them, no doubt. In my estimation. The problem was I just simply didn't have that. Different story. That could have been a huge different story. Who knows? We might never know. But yeah, stay honest while praying for real. To my fellow Catholics again, just something random I'm gonna say. Uh, Even though Good Friday has been passed, nevertheless, next year is next year. There's always another opportunity, and have a good luck praying with mass, in churches and stuff. Shout out to the popes. Shout out to the angels. Shout out to Mary and Jesus respectively. Shout out to the pastors of one Christianity. Shout out to mm, I can't think of them. What are they called? Not the pastors. Uh oh, shout out to the priests. And I can't think of any other promotions, but oh, finally. Shout out to the saints, and also shout out to the people in charge of the grapes, juice, and the bread, which is a certain ritual for Christianity. Nevertheless, shout out to all these important people, all these important types of, uh, type of people that work at churches, different churches. Very important, for real, for real. Uh, by the way, if y'all need me to pray in the live stream, look no further than you could just comment it, and I'll pray about it, even if I'm not doing any YouTube in that specific time. I'll pray about that in my own spare time, and me just being myself in life. Um, I truly care about praying. So if any of my viewers did something to pray about and you also happen to be spiritual, I'm in. Alright, cool. I just need 2 more maps and then this is finally finished. Hold on, imagine if this is just... Nope, it's not. Because I think this might be one of these maps. Yes, it is. Set base. No worries, I just need 2 more and I get map room. On the PlayStation 5. Let's go. Get a second map wall. This is looking pretty good in my opinion. Slowly but surely, but I am getting there. This is fantastic. I'm probably gonna live stream getting the other 2 maps because it's gonna be exhausting to do on all in different videos. But I mean, I am enjoying this though. So if I have to complete part 65, I'm doing this on the live stream form, but complete part 65 in the sense of me doing the maps again, like the last 2 maps, but just me doing the first 7. Hold on, no, I have to do maps. 4 plus, yep, 4 plus 3, yep, this is 7, I was right. Okay, so, yep, this. So it's pretty much almost complete. Pretty good progress, I think. I nailed it with this one in particular because I was super confused at one point. Like, what was this? Then I connected the puzzle, and now it makes sense. Now it makes lots of sense. It makes lots of extreme sense. Alright, lastly, here's the third hot take. We do not need a Nether update. It's just not, oh my god, not a Nether update. How embarrassing. I won't even lie, that's a perfect, if y'all want me to, make a compilation of my most unhinged and embarrassing moments on my commentary videos, be my guest, I will definitely do that. 'Cause even though I am encouraging, I could be a funny, an intentionally funny person at times, so, sure. I can make that, it would be something a tiny bit weird and different, but hey, I go outside your comfort zone, I might make that, a different time, but only if y'all want that. I make different content when it comes to gaming videos, but nevertheless, yeah, what's it called? Like, I talk about different stuff. But, if you guys want me to, like, make a, like, out of context, like, not out of context, but, you know, a compilation of my most unhinged moments possible, then sure, I will. Lastly, the third and most important part. An end update is not necessary. We already had an end update. It is recency bias. Here's why I think this. Because the end update was already a thing. We had the Elytra in cities. We also have the chorus fruit and stuff like that. There's the shulker boxes, etc. Lots of other reasons I could think about, but you know, tired of thinking. The end gateway. Let's go on. Um, like, why do you think they added what's it called? Basalt, the Delta Lion? For example, because there was already like purple blocks in the end. That's a good point. Like you have to make them, or you could just mine them from there. Nevertheless, they already had that. That makes sense. Like the only reason that an Nether update happened was because there was an end update first. Just makes perfect sense. That makes sense. I wonder if my viewers would see where I'm coming from, but nevertheless, I hope y'all do. Just because I'm gonna just try fishing with a lure, fishing around to see what happens. Oops. I still can't take this new texture serious. They're nice though. This is gonna be a nice day. Right when I say nice day, I get end breaking tree. Okay, this is a very real confession round, but this is priceless. I have to keep this safe. Because of reasons. Here's something deep I must say. It's not much, but I mean it's motivational. Treat life treat life. I would say yeah, you should treat life like it's like a loved one or a friend. Treat life as much as you treat like someone with kindness. Like give it that exact same mentality, if you will, sense and effort. Treat life like it's like a family member or friend you trust. Like treat life with that same energy, that same mentality, that same like passion and care. Treat life like as be as positive as you are with like somebody hang out with. Treat life with positivity, okay? Especially to my younger viewers that might watch my videos, please do so. It's important. Very much. Alright, anyways, those are my 3 Minecraft hot takes while I'm unhinged in process, which was unintentional. I apologize. Nevertheless, those are my hot takes. Enjoy. Now I'm just gonna be myself and actually motivate. Cool. Guess my favorite food. But, beforehand, I'm gonna say something. I made my own quote, and it goes like this. I have to find it, but I have it. I made my own quote. I have it. It's gonna take a little to find it because I have it on my phone saved. It's lost. Or if I don't have it on my phone, I'm gonna have to check my computer. But I might have it on my phone saved. I don't know. Could be anywhere. Cause I use both devices to save stuff. My computer I really just use for my YouTube things, but it's the other stuff. Not much, honestly. That and Discord for my voice. Alright, hold on. Okay. Finally, I might find it. Yes, I found it. Okay, so here's my quote I made myself. It's a man-made quote in the sense that I made it. I made this quote. Hold on. Never let life's obstacles bring you down. Car to car, we can get it done as a human race. Town by town, place by place. It isn't worth letting people erase us as people. It is okay to cry, scream, or frown. But at the end, we have strength, resilience, power, love to reach the crown. That's a quote I made, my viewers. Nevertheless, rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, be honest. You could just just tell me what you think. Just tell me what y'all think. If y'all say no, I really don't mind. It's fine. I think it's a decent quote. I really don't think it's the best quote in the world because, again, I'm not arrogant. I would never favor myself over other people. And I'm being serious. There's other quotes I prefer, like Muhammad Ali. For those that don't know, he's a former boxer. Rest in peace. He sadly passed away in 2016. Um, I don't remember exactly how, but he was amazing. Because he had some incredible quotes. A lot of them were, short, but they were nevertheless incredible quotes. Like, for example, he was genius. Don't count the days, make the days count. There's a literal quote from Muhammad Ali that goes like this. Don't count the days, make the days count. You could not tell me that's not smart. If you think that's not smart, there is a problem. Like, that quote is timeless. It's gonna go down in history. It goes in the Hall of Fame. It just does. It's a great quote. I stand by it. Yep. Flossing in the window. Okay, anyways. So if it says I'm waving, we're not gonna talk about that. It doesn't say anything if I do other emotes. Hey, it's okay. I don't know why I got off so cringy and jitzy there, but whatever. I was saying, hey, how cringe-worthy. Oh, cringy of me. How silly. Good reasons. Yo, these pictures are so sketchy. I cannot take this serious. New Minecraft update. I don't dislike it. Like, I'm actually real excited about the dried gas. The happy gas. Why? No. Oh dear. Not again. This has happened so many times in this series, actually. This happened like... No. The animals, stay safe. No, thank you. Oh my gosh, why? Alright, lastly, I'm gonna actually acknowledge the YouTubers before I do the outro. So, here's the YouTubers I look up to. Honestly, most of them are Minecraft YouTubers, as you would expect. Because that's what I'm playing right now, and for those who don't know, Minecraft's my favorite game of all time. Okay, but anyways. So here's my favorite YouTubers of all time. Ninja Bob, he was a former Minecraft YouTuber who retired from YouTube because he wanted to simply spend more time with his family. Sadly, he was pretty much barely known because his content was, let's just say, I'm in shock that he still has 3,000 subscribers. However, I'm saying he was unknown because, let's just say he barely had a fan base. In the sense of, nobody knows him. Like, he's that underrated. Like, I'm being honest. I'd be lying if I said I did not get inspiration from Ninja Bob. In the sense of me, like, for example, you see this bridge here? This isn't the type of stuff he would build. Like, I give him all the credit because if it wasn't for him, I would not be the Minecraft player I am today. He's also the one that, like, started making builds in existing villages, and I found that really cool. That's what I enjoy about Minecraft. My specialty, anyway. Alright, well, and then for another Minecraft YouTuber, IBX please protect him. I do not want you retiring. Please, please, you're important. It actually puts Stampy in this exact same sentence too. Y'all, respectively, are important. Honorable mentions, SV737 and Technoblade. But I'm not gonna get into them. I can talk about those another time. I'm just talking about my two most important Ninja Bob and probably IBX Twig. Just because Ninja Bob is very underrated, I'll put a link in my description of it in this exact video, just so y'all can understand. Because, well, sadly he doesn't upload anymore, but he was a great YouTuber. Your legacy will be continued by some random y'all and he would never know about, so that's fine. Sad face. Ninja Bob was awesome. That's exactly why I'm gonna put him in the description of this video. When this is uploaded, so that's fine. No worries. Alright, lastly, this YouTuber isn't anything at all anywhere close for the video games. But, I mean, he was an inspiration either way. So, I have an interesting skill set in the sense of me being, well, I'm not sarcastic, like, in a mean way. That's bad. It's not good. But I have, like, a tiny bit of sarcastic humor. There's a reason I'm bringing this up. Alright, so this YouTuber does, it's actually some links also, so I'm not gonna link his channel. I'm not gonna get anywhere close to linking his channel. But, anyways, he's a nerd. His YouTube channel's called ProsED. I'm bringing him up because he is, like, if you watch ProsED already, you're definitely gonna see a tiny bit of small, similarities. Because he would be sarcastic, but, like, he wouldn't, like, his humor would be a tiny bit sarcastic, but, like, how he could, in the sense that you could relate to it, if that makes sense. But I'm only gonna link the Extorcat and drop in the description, not ProCD. ProCD is decently explicit, as stated, so, and my channel's family friendly. Alright, well, anyways, this is the end of Tropical Town Part 65's Minecraft series. Thank you, watching, thank you. Have a great day or night, depending on your time zone. Go shut up. Bye. Bye, my pupils. Again, stay encouraged, positive, and determined. Do not let anyone stop you. God bless.